Let's fix this camera. Hey, let's get these comments in. What's up? What's up? Hey! Hey, sis! Make sure y'all come on in and share the broadcast. It's time for a special night of Getting Personal with Foxxie B. Hey! Are y'all ready for the night? Are y'all ready for the night? This is the night that y'all been waiting for. With a lot of questions will be answered tonight. Where I get down and deep into a lot of the things that y'all been wanting me to get down and deep with, like Dave Chappell. And some other stuff. So make sure y'all go ahead and let everybody know that you share the broadcast tonight. Share. Let everybody know that Foxxie B is live for another episode of Getting Personal with Foxxie Late Night Special. Okay? And what's going on to everybody that's coming in? I am. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for tapping the screen. We started on time tonight, y'all. We started on time tonight. Okay. I was asleep, you guys. And usually I don't sleep with my eyelashes on. And so this eye right here is irritated. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me tonight. Smash that like and heart. That's right. Smash that heart. Smash the likes. Share the broadcast. Let's get into it. We on time. We're actually a little early. I know I told everybody 8 o'clock, but look. Right now, y'all gotta get what y'all can get with me. Take some screenshots. Do what you gotta do. It's time for Foxxie B right on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. It's time for Foxxie B. It's time for Foxxie B. It's time for Foxxie B. Oh my God. Hold on. Let's fix this camera, honey. I'm on my little flimsy ass little ring light stand. Okay. Woo! What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on, boo things? Foxxie, it's your international number one vixen, Foxxie B. Not to be confused with the L99, but I am definitely here to deliver the fool-la-la on your favorite celebrities, current vixen, all the things that are going on across the world. And right now, on a special live tonight, you are dealing with me, Foxxie B, as we get personal on some things. That part. So go ahead and make sure you tell a friend and make sure they tell a friend that Foxxie B is live tonight. We are just a few minutes early. Yeah, we definitely didn't do CP time tonight. We definitely did not do CP time tonight. Hey, Robert! What's going on, Robert? How you doing? So, guys, this is not going to be a very long show. I said that a couple of days. I said that Saturday night that it wasn't going to be a long show. Actually, been over a little over 2 hours, like 2 hours and 20 minutes. I do apologize, but it's been a minute. So we had a lot of catching up to do. So y'all understand. So, but I'm not going to keep it at this time because here's why. Rosie is in the hospital right now giving birth. So my phone has been like ringing off the hook. My eyes are watery because I had took a nap and I took a nap with these eyelashes on. And so now my eyes are a little irritated. So Rosie is in the hospital right now, delivering my nephew. I got the lashes so many centimeters dilated right now. So my nephew will be here. I'm freezing. Okay, am I freezing a lot, you guys? I shouldn't be. Am I lagging a lot? I hope not. We're using the same Wi-Fi as we did last time. What's going on? I see more people coming in. If it looks like I'm, yeah, okay, thank you. So I'm not freezing. Hey, Kalenda. Hey, guys. I'm not freezing. Okay. All right. Hey. Yeah, the baby is coming tonight. The baby will be here tonight, guys. My nephew will be here tonight. So I'm a little anxious about that. Let me see some hearts if I'm okay. If the streaming is okay, let me see some hearts. I should not be lagging. I should not be freezing. That's one of the reasons why I did come on early, because I made sure everything was good. The signal was strong. Everything is connected. Happy birthday, Kalenda. I'm good. I need to see. I'm okay. Everybody's okay. Let's get the show going, okay? Because any given moment, my nephew gonna be here. And they're supposed to FaceTime me so I can see my baby nephew, my newborn nephew. I'm so proud of my baby sister Rosie, who has become this amazing woman who's now about to bring in her first child, my mother's first grandchild, my first. Well, this technically is not my first nephew. I do have a nephew or a niece out there. I just don't have a relationship with them because I didn't have a relationship with my older brother. But so for me, technically, this will be my first official nephew. So thank you, Kalenda. Thank you. Bobby says, I know she is happy. She's been pregnant longer than Bonnie from Okay. It happened so fast, though. It seemed like it was just yesterday. She was just telling everybody she is giving birth. And this baby's about to be a Scorpio. So my nephew's about to be a Scorpio. So I'm geeked. I'm excited. We got a lot of things to cover. Today we're going to be talking about the whole Netflix series, Dave Chappell, The Closer. I have sent over a recording. Y'all going to have to tune in to to the show with Emoski or SouthsideRadio.live to hear what I have to say about the Netflix show. So, I have a lot of people that wanted my opinion about it being a trans woman. How did I feel about it? So we're definitely going to get into that tonight. I got some video clips of Dave Chappelle. He did a live show somewhere else. and he responded to the critics and to, you know, the trans people that walked out at Netflix and protesting towards Dave Chappelle. That's what I'm going over now. These are the topics I'm going over now. So that's one of the things we're going to talk about today. How I feel about it. I want to see how y'all feel about it. I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash because I'm not jumping on bad. I don't jump on bandwagons. You know what I'm saying? I look at all areas and I speak based on how I feel and my opinion only. My opinion may not be the next transgender opinion, but it's my opinion that this is how I feel. So we're going to talk about that tonight. We're also going to talk about Kyle. I think his name is Kyle Rittenhouse, the teenager that went out into Milwaukee or something like that, and he shot. I think he killed a couple of people. He killed 2 people, but he was going there to protect the property. But he was a minor, and his mother drove him up there to the protest, and he had shot and killed 2 people. Well, the judge is going to say the 2 people that he killed cannot be labeled as victims. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to see where everybody's head is at, because I think he should be charged for slaughter. Because how you going? First of all, the mother should be charged too, because you drove your minor son up there to this protest with an armed weapon, which was illegal for him to have because he was not of age in that state to carry a weapon. For him to walk around with this weapon protecting property that doesn't belong to him. And what property is you protecting just walking up the street aiming your gun at people? So let's get into that first while we're at it, okay? So while we're here, let's go ahead and get into that first. Bam. Okay? The judge in Kyle Rittenhouse trial says the lawyers cannot call the 2 people he killed victims. Rittenhouse killed 2 people and wounded another with an AR-15 style weapon. The judge says victim is too loaded, but will let lawyers call them rioters, looters, and arsonists. Now, mind you, the 2 people that he shot and killed, they did not know this boy, who this boy was. All they knew was that they see this young white boy with this huge AR-15 walking up and down the street, pointed at people. He could terrorist. The 2 people he shot and killed was not rioters. The 2 people that he shot and killed were you know what I'm saying, were peaceful protesters that was trying to stop him because he had just shot and killed somebody. And the other one was a veteran that he shot in the stomach. Now, I don't know who this judge is, but honestly, I feel that this judge needs to be off the case because now, first of all, the 2 people that he shot wasn't even black. They were white. So I don't know what kind of picture that this judge is trying to paint on these victims, because that's exactly what they are. They were innocent, peaceful protesters that was trying to protect many people from a minor who doesn't live there, who was drove up there by his mother with an armed weapon that shot somebody. And so when they tried to fight him down to keep him from shooting and killing somebody, he ended up shooting and killing another person. So how dare you, judge, whoever this judge is overseeing this trial, you got the nerve to say that we would not call these 2 people that he shot victims? So what you want trying to call this little white boy a hero? I think not. And I said this before when this story broke out again and again. I think his mother should be on trial. I think his mother should be locked up. Because what mother in her right mind is going to drive their teenage son to a whole nother state y'all don't got no business being in. Whatever the hell going on up there got nothing to do with you. And the majority of the protesters and the rioters were white. So again, Judge, who are you trying to paint this negative narrative on? Because one of the victims was an ex-veteran. So again, Judge, who are you trying to paint this negative narrative on? Okay. Who? Let me know. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this trial. I done forgot all about this doggone boy. I done thought they'd already done booked him, put him under the jail, put him in some halfway. I don't know. I done completely forgot all about this boy. That kid shouldn't be tried as a juvenile. He should be locked up and on death row. The mother clearly doesn't have any type of parenting skills. Exactly. I totally agree. I totally agree. Okay. Now let's get into this Dave Chappell, because I know this is what a lot of y'all came in for. Hold on. I got this raggedy ring like y'all. I'm gonna get me a better one. It's kind of flimsy. You know what I'm saying? So I watched The Closer. This is the special that everybody's talking about. This is the one that got everybody up in a hoopla. This is the one that, that's causing up a shitstorm. And, it's got a lot of the people. Actually, the LGBTI plus community is actually split in this. You got some on this side of the LGBT plus community saying, including me, Dave Chappelle didn't do anything wrong. He didn't say nothing bad. Did you actually watch the show? It was funny as hell to me. I mean, it was fun. It was gagging. Let me put it that way. It was gagging because Dave Chappelle hasn't been as funny since the Dave Chappelle show. But this one, The Closer, was gag worthy. Like, everything that came out of his mouth, I was like, because a lot of the jokes, he was the butt of the jokes himself. That's what made it like, okay, he's actually making fun of himself with his experience with the LGBT plus community. His whole special was about the LGBTQ plus community, okay? If people actually dwell into Dave Chappelle, he is an ally. If y'all actually dwell and see the things that he has done, he's an ally. He would tell you that through the whole show. He tells you. He loves them. He loves us. He loves us. He loves the way that we are so free to be ourselves. He wishes that everybody could live free and be themselves, just like the people of the LGBT plus community. He has said that. Now, there's the other side that feels like he made the progress of the transgender community to go backwards. No, he didn't. He made a joke about his experience with a trans person. Okay? He talked about his experience with a gay guy. He talked about his experience with a stud, with a lesbian. He talked about all the different letters of the LGBTI plus community. Okay? His whole special was to make a point. And he actually is making that point. But I feel he didn't say nothing wrong. As a trans woman, as a black trans woman, I watched it from beginning to end. I'm like, okay, what was so? I watched it, and when it went off, I'm still like, What is all the hoopla? What did he say? It was actually, I ain't gonna lie, it was funny. Not funny, but it was funny. It was like, okay, I was looking to watch it to see. I was about to get pissed off. I'm sitting here like, let me watch this show. I know I'm about to get pissed off. All this, everybody saying this and that and that. The whole trans community, all in arms and about to go after his neck and stuff. I'm about to be pissed off. I'm about to read Dave Chappell. I'm about to go in on Dave Chappell. So I'm sitting there watching it, eating my little potato chip, have my little cranberry juice like I got right now. And I watched this a few weeks ago. And I watched it from beginning to end. I just sat there like, oh, okay. Why is people upset? Did I miss something? What happened? Okay. You call us a vegetable? The vegetable soup people. Okay. The alphabets, honey. So, here's the thing. And this is why I said this is going to be on the radio. This is going to be on iHeartRadio. I said, when did we as a nation get so damn sensitive? When did it get to a point that we can't even laugh at ourselves? There was a time, I even made a post too. There was a time when there was comedians like Red Fox, Richard Pryor, okay, Paul Mooney, and hell, let's give it a go, Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac. There was a time where you can go to a comedy show or go by the album or watch the VHS and laugh your ass off, and they would say some of the most horrific shit you would have ever heard. And we would just sit back and gay. Especially Richard Pryor, between Richard Pryor and Red Fox. Hey, baby, Dave Chappelle is a saint compared to Red Fox and Richard Pryor. And so on my post, I had put up a picture of Archie Bunker. If you don't know who Archie Bunker is from All in the Family, go do your research, go do some homework. And on this picture, it says to all of those who are offended, you will not last 3 episodes with Archie Bunker. Archie Bunker says some of the most derogatory shit when it comes to black people. Or when it comes to any other race that wasn't white. He has said all the stereotypical stuff that a racist white person would say. And the people laughed at it. Even black people. And they brought George Jefferson on the show to counteract with Archie Bunker. It was a comic genius. It gave birth to the Jeffersons. Speaking of the Jeffersons, George Jefferson, the stuff he said when it came to other races. He was a black version of Archie Bunker. Like, he's... Dave Chappelle even made a joke about him being gay. He made a joke about him being molested. He said he liked it. I told you the show, you gotta, if you didn't watch it, go watch it. I'm promoting it because it's actually worth watching. He made a joke about himself being molested, said he liked it. I ain't gonna give away the joke, but he liked it. Okay? He even talked about, glory holes. And he said that has got to be the most amazing invention any gay person has ever created or invented. And he explained what a glory hole was. Dave Chappelle knew what a glory hole was. And he said, I would love to go to a glory hole and see what brave mouth should wait on the other side of that hole. I'm like, He's killing it. He's making fun of himself. He even said if he was gay, he said the type of gays he liked the Stonewall gays. He said, you know why I like the Stonewall gays? Because they're not sensitive. He said if he was gay, he would be a Stonewall gay. The fact that he know where Stonewall was. But now y'all want to sit here and try to cancel the man? For what? He didn't say anything. So I'm getting some backlash. Not a lot. I got a lot of people hitting me up in my inbox saying, Foxxie, you know, as a trans woman, you should be standing up for the trans rights and all. I was like, I do. But when is it when it's like, okay, y'all really pushing it a little bit too damn far now? Because I stood up for the baby, and I would still stand up for the baby. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I still stand up for the baby that he's like, still didn't say nothing that damn bad. Was it ignorant? Yes. He didn't call nobody out their name. He didn't call nobody no F words, no C words, no nothing. He was just a hood nigga saying hood shit. I have heard other rappers say worst. Now look at Dave Chappell. Dave Chappell can't even make a few jokes about himself and his experiences when it comes to the the alphabet, the LGBTI plus community. Did I miss something? The LGBTQ. I missed the Q. LGBT plus community. Now y'all people ready to cancel him. Y'all ready to call him transphobic, homophobic. Why? Why is he homophobic? I asked somebody else, like, why is he homophobic? They couldn't answer. I asked somebody yesterday on Bigo, why do you think Dave Chappelle transphobic? Why do you think that? Because of the jokes he made about the trans. I was like, did you know? Did you actually watch it and listen? That the jokes wasn't derogatory at all. The jokes was his experience. The jokes was about his experience. And I'm like, and it probably didn't happen that way, but he's a comedian, so he had to make it funny. Comedians tell jokes about their own lives and what they are going through. They are storytellers, but they make it funny. We have gotten, as a whole, as a nation, too damn sensitive. This whole cancel culture bullshit. I'm like, well, damn. Y'all got Hollywood up in arms because, damn, they got to be careful what they write in the scripts because they don't want to get canceled. They don't want that actor to get canceled. Let me see. I know, Kalinda, you had said something about it before. You said, my opinion on Dave Chappelle is transphobic and he is bringing negativity to the LGBT community. I can. Okay. But Dave Chappelle haven't said anything transphobic. So how can we say that he's transphobic? He didn't come out and say, and this is a prime example, on his special, he specifically said that trans women are women. He speaks up for the trans community on him. That's why I'm confused. I'm like, okay, am I watching the same special? It is called The Closer. I'm watching The Closer. I even went and watched even some clips of it today just to see, like, okay, let me watch it. And then did I fall asleep somewhere and he said something real bad about the trans community or something? And as I go back and watch the little clips, I'm like, okay, is people actually listening and watching or just jumping on the bandwagon? Okay, you said I should consider checking out an app called Haps. I don't know what is that. But I think people, You're going to go back and rewatch the show. Watch the show. I promise you. Dave Chappelle doesn't say anything transphobic. He actually speaks up for the LGBTQI plus community. I ain't about to say LGBTQIA, the LGBT plus. Plus means there's other letters after the damn T, okay? But I got a clip. I want to show y'all this clip because Dave Chappelle has done another special somewhere, another comedy show somewhere, and this is his rebuttal. Because this is why I get pissed off. Because as you know, the transgender community at Netflix walked out and did a protest against the Dave Chappelle's comedy, the Closers show, right? And one of the trans women got up there and spoke and said they have reached out to Dave Chappelle numerous times and no reply. So they took that as, okay, we see where you stand with this. Because they wanted to sit down and have a conversation with Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle said he never, ever got anything from anybody because he would have sat down with them. Because he has no issue with the trans community. He has no issue, no problems with the LGBT plus community. So this is what he had to say. Let's take a listen, okay? And we'll be right back.
I am more than willing to give you an audience, but you will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands. And if you want to meet with me, I'd be more than willing to, but I have some conditions. First of all, you cannot come if you have not watched my special from beginning to end. You must come to a place of my choosing and a time of my choosing. And thirdly, you must admit that Hannah Gadsby is not funny.
Okay. Let's get this daggone ring light right here, honey. I'm trying to get it. There we go. So there you have it. Okay? Basically, he's saying he don't mind meeting with them, but it's going to be under his demands and not their demands. Because he said he didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't say anything wrong, and I totally agree. I stand with Dave Chappelle, y'all. I really do. He didn't say anything bad. It's a joke. We are getting too damn serious and sensitive now. Like, comedians now gotta watch what the fuck they say so they don't try to get canceled or lose money or, you know, take money out their mouths, food out their mouths or anything. Come on. We've been through so much as a nation in these past couple of years that we forgot how to just laugh at ourselves. Like, oh my God, get over it. Damn. Stop. We got to stop being so sensitive, and especially for the LGBT plus community. We got to stop making and trying to make an example out of everybody when it shouldn't have to be. I mean, we're so gung-ho. Our community is so gung-ho on proving a point, taking a stand, and showing our power to the point that it's becoming like a power trip. It's starting to become a little bit too much that it's actually hurting the movement. You get what I'm saying? When we taking two, three, four steps forward, and then we want to power move people to show how serious we are, to show us that we are here. You are not going to make fun of us. You know, doing all of this, it makes more people like, damn, what is wrong with y'all? Like, come on. We're supposed to be the lively ones. We're supposed to be the party. We're supposed to be able to key and read people down. Now, look, reading people And all that stuff came from us. That's our thing. That is our community. That's the LGBT plus community, reading people, right? We're the founders of that shit. If we can't sit here and laugh at ourselves, it's not like he got on stage and actually made a mockery of the community. He actually made a joke about his experiences that he has had. And we can't sit here and laugh or, you know what I'm saying? It's becoming a part where it's becoming too much on the cancel culture. And I said this in the car, like you, especially because of COVID, you can't even sneeze no more. Everybody, oh my God, you sneezed on me. The LGBT is getting to be a joke. Like everybody want to be gay till you have to own it. It's becoming a trend. It's definitely becoming a trend, and also being a trans woman is becoming a trend. I ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole nother topic. I'm saving that stuff when we come back officially in November. Save that. But there's a lot of gay men out here that's putting on wigs and putting on some jewelry and some makeup and putting on the dress and some heels and calling themselves a trans woman when actually they're just a butch queen. That part. But that's a whole nother topic. I'm not even going to get into that right now. Kalinda, it says, honestly, I think that our community is lacking in humor. We are, which is sad because we're the funnest. Our community throws the best parties. We do the best costumes. I don't know why we're lacking in humor. I think it's because we're trying too hard to prove a point and put our foot down and trying to show people that we're serious, but we don't have to do that all the damn time. That brings about drama. Drama can only survive when there's an audience. Exactly. Thank you, sis. Like, whatever happened to just being alive and living life? Thank you. That's all. People, can we just go back to that? Can we go back to that? We went through so much bullshit and drama these last 2 years. Well, actually more than the last 2 years because we can't remember the administration that was in there before Biden got in there. We went through 4 years of that bullshit. Just straight drama all of the time. You know what I'm saying? We went through so much drama with that. Still going through the damn drama with all the protestings, all the riotings, all the oh my God. We need to relax. It's okay to just relax and enjoy and laugh. Oh my God. Let's stop being so serious. I stand with Dave Chappell. And I also stand with the baby. What? And a lot of this, some trans women don't want to talk about it because they know. He didn't say nothing like what y'all doing? He didn't say nothing bad. But they don't want to get in the midst of it. Me, I don't care. I speak what's on my mind. Okay? If you agree with me, you don't agree. We can agree to disagree. But I say he didn't say nothing bad. He didn't say nothing derogatory. He didn't say nothing transphobic or homophobic. I get it. It's comedy. I grew up in the era of Richard Pryor. I grew up a little bit with Red Fox. Okay, I grew up in the era of Paul Mooney. I grew up, with Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac, those type of comedians that push the envelopes. I get it. I grew up watching, you know what I'm saying? Sanford and Son. I grew up watching All in the Family and the Jeffersons and Good Times and stuff like that. So I get pushing the envelope. I get it. I grew up in an area where everything wasn't taken so serious, where everybody can get a joke. Your son calls him Trumpkin. Okay, Rosa says, we got to fight all the time. No, man, I'm trying to dance and laugh till I can't. Right? I'm trying to dance, laugh, and kick up my red bottoms. That's all I'm trying to do. That is all I'm trying to do. Let me tell you something about somebody else that's trying to laugh, dance, and kick bottles. This is what I'm talking about, that y'all taking shit a little bit too damn serious. Horror fans are calling Michael Myers homophobic after Halloween kills. I'm done. I'm done. Now y'all want to say and call Michael Myers homophobic? First it was the baby. Now it's some freaking Dave Chappell. Now Michael Myers? I guess Chucky next, because you know the new Chucky series, the boy who owns Chucky is supposed to be gender fluid, or supposed to be, actually he's gay. So I guess that's going to be the next thing that's going to come up. They're going to try to cancel Chucky next. Right, now they're coming for girl. They're coming for Michael Myers here. Michael Myers is homophobic. Y'all know Michael Myers is not real, right? It's a character. And, okay, so the thing is, in Halloween Kills, there's a gay couple that Michael Myers kills. So, wait a minute. So, see, this is what pisses me off. So, you're trying to tell me comedians can't make no jokes about the LGBT community. Horror films, you cannot kill anybody that's part of the LGBTQ community. So, okay. It would have made sense if Michael Myers was just going around just killing nothing but gay people. Michael Myers would kill a dog. Michael Myers would kill whoever is in his damn way. Just because he killed a gay couple, all of a sudden he's homophobic? No, he's a psychopath murderer who would kill anybody. He don't give a fuck. He might even know there was a freaking gay couple. All he saw was two men in his way that got to be killed. You're in my way. Move. This has got to stop. Y'all. I read that and I had to go in there. I'm like, wait a minute. What is they talking about? Why is they trying to call Michael Myers homophobic? And then when I saw it, it's like, when I read that in the movie, he ended up killing a gay couple. Do you know how many teenagers and couples, black couples, how many black people don't make it to the end of the movie? You know how many black people get killed in the first 15 minutes of the goddamn movie? You don't see us saying that he racist. Y'all don't see black people talking about Michael Myers racist. He don't never let a black person survive. Oh, this is starting to become hilarious to me. It really is. This cancel culture shit. They reaching so bad with this bullshit. Y'all, come on. Well, now y'all talking about Michael Myers as homophobic. Girl. Really? I'm done. I ain't going to talk too much more about that, okay? Now, this is a true story about 7 strangers looking for a motherfucking job and quitting within a week. So, as you guys know, there is a shortage of employees all across the nation. Baby, we are in what they call the Great Resignation. That is what they're calling it. The Great Resignation is reportedly here as a record 4.3 million Americans quit their jobs in August, with restaurant and retail industries hitting the hard deaths. I am in the restaurant industry, and I can tell you right now, this is the worst time for restaurants all across the nation. I have never seen it this bad. This is bad. Bad. Every restaurant is struggling to keep people. What's happening, I'm speaking from the restaurant because that's my expertise. That's where I'm at. That's what I've been in for the past 10 years. These last year and a half, 2 years, ever since, the restaurant industry was booming right before the pandemic. Before the pandemic, the restaurant industry was booming. When COVID hit, all that came to a halt, and the restaurant industry has yet to bounce back when it comes with their employees. What's happening is, this is what happened. When COVID hit and everything has shut down, as of today, I made a choice to leave Starbucks. I know that's right. When everything shut down, when COVID hit, and they started sending out all these stimulus checks, and people was getting all this unemployment. The first thing was, a lot of people, when they started to open back up the first time, a lot of people didn't return back to work only because the unemployment was way more than what they was going to get paid for at work, and plus the tips they would make at work. So they're like, oh hell no, I'm gonna keep collecting my unemployment, and furthermore, they don't feel safe going back to work and dealing with the public where there wasn't even a vaccine yet at the time. Okay. So then on the other hand, you got a lot of people who are working these restaurant industries to save up to either go to college, or they're in college, and they're working with, for some little extra cash, or they're working in the restaurant industry to save up to start their business or whatever, or to fund their business that they want to start, or they do want to start a business, but they end up getting trapped into the restaurant industry to the point they don't have no time. Because let me tell you something, if you're working full-time in the restaurant industry, you really don't have the time to almost do anything else because you're so tired all the time, right? So when the restaurant industry shut down because of COVID, and everybody started getting all this extra money, getting a stimulus check after stimulus check, getting all this unemployment check, getting anywhere from $1,500 to over $2,400 every 2 weeks for unemployment check, getting the extra bonus money, all that, people were starting their own businesses. It's like, wait a minute. This is my time to escape. This is it. This is it. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been needing a break so I can concentrate on me. This is my time. I'm getting all this extra money. Why would I go back to the restaurant when I could go ahead and start my business that I have been always wanted to start? Do you know how many servers and bartenders I know that has started their own either traveling bartending company, started some type of boutique, that started some type of beauty business, then opened up a store? So I know a couple of them that opened up their own little beauty supply stores. I'm like, people woke up. This pandemic has woken up a lot of entrepreneurs and gave an escape route to a lot of people who felt trapped in the restaurant industry. I'm gonna tell y'all something. The restaurant industry is struggling to satisfy the needs of their employees. Okay, it's not the same. The clientele is not the same. The money is not the same. I have worked in the restaurant industry for a very long time, and I can say now, it is nowhere near the same as far as making money and surviving. This is the time you be able to survive working in the restaurant industry, like really survive. Send kids to college and everything, pay for cars, pay for proms, do all these things for working in the restaurant industry. You could barely do that anymore. So when people got all this extra money for unemployment and the stimulus, and then on top of that, on top of, they got smart and got an LLC, an employee ID number, and all this stuff. PPP loan game? You telling me I could get some thousands, like tens of thousands of dollars to even further my business? So now these people that got the PPP loans, they done started the business, got the PPP loan. Do you really think they're coming back? Because a lot of people were speculating that everybody was going to fly right back to work once they stopped the unemployment, the pandemic unemployment. That pandemic unemployment has been gone for about a month now, if not a little longer than a month. People still ain't returning back to work. People are, these restaurants and retail stores are super struggling only because there are so many more companies outside of the restaurant industry that are paying top dollars. They ain't giving sign-on bonuses. You sign an application, you get hired, you work there for a year, you get $1,000 bonus. Like these companies are like going ham for people. So you got like the airlines. These are jobs that people have been wanting to work. People have been wanting to work at the airlines. People have been wanting to work at, Amazon or, some type of position at Amazon. There's people that have been wanting to work at AT&T or something. You know what? A lot of these dream jobs are now open and available. So people are flocking to those before they flock to the restaurant. So like the restaurant is the bottom of the totem pole at this point. And it's getting bad because the service is starting to suck, because what happened is the ones that have stayed and do show up for work is getting overworked because they have nobody else there to work. You know what I'm saying? And then the clientele, the guests come in there and they don't care. They act like, and that's what pisses me off. You get a lot of the guests that act like we have not been in a pandemic or going through a pandemic. They think because things are open, everything should be right back to how it was before the pandemic. Like, are you living under a fucking rock? Because they come in there, they want to have an attitude. Why does it take an hour to get set? Well, I'm sorry. Usually it's 16 people working, but it's only 2. It's only 2 people working. So that's why it's an hour wait for a table. Well, I don't understand. All these tables are open. Do you not hear what I just said? There's only 2 of us working. You're going to have to wait. There are plenty of other restaurants you can choose, but every restaurant you go to is short-staffed. And the reason why we can't keep people is because of people like you that want to come in here and want to get loud and yell at the people that did show up for work, that is already overworked, that's already tired, and they're now ready to quit them damn selves. And that's where we're at with the restaurant industry. Everybody's quitting because everybody's being overworked. Everybody's being overworked. Everybody's being underpaid. And this is what I hear from a lot of people that works in the restaurant industry. They're tired. They're frustrated. They're constantly getting yelled at by the guests. They're constantly, taking up the attitudes from the guests. They're not getting no help, no backup from management at all. This is the stories that I'm starting to hear. So a lot of them end up quitting. Then you got the new people that come in there. They don't got nobody to train the new people because all the veterans done left. And then the veterans that do work there, they don't want to work there that many days because it's like they're tired of coming to work, not sure what kind of shift is going to be, because every time they come to work, nobody wants to show up for work. So you got all these people, you got new people that work there, they're trained, they're there for a week, and then they quit. They get scared, they get ran away. It's like constant chaos. Now, you do have some restaurants that is a little bit more organized. Like I know Chili's only keep half their restaurant open. They only keep half their restaurant open. Only the bar area is open. Every time we went to Chili's, it's always just the bar area open. They only just keep the bar area open. They don't got no problem telling people it's going to be about 35 minutes to an hour wait. You got a problem, you can go somewhere else. We don't have the staff. I'm not about to sit the whole restaurant when I only got one person working. So assist that man. If you want, you got some people that need a job, to tell them to come up here and apply for an application. And then it gets to a point where a lot of these restaurants are just hiring straight off the street. You come in, sign an application, you got to interview, you hire, you start the next day. So they just take it in anybody at this point. And a lot of people that take it in either have never worked in the restaurant industry, don't have a clue what they're doing, don't have no type of people skills at all. So, it's like bad service is going out. The guest is getting upset because now we got these new people that don't know anything about customer service, don't know anything about serving. Ain't nobody there to train them. You got new people who just got finished training a week ago that's training new people. So you got a new person that's barely knowing anything at all, training somebody new. It's the blind leading the blind. So the restaurant industry is failing super hard right now. I don't know how the restaurant industry is going to come out of this. I don't know how the retail stores will come out of this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Now the restaurants that are doing good are like the 4 and 5-star restaurants. They are doing good. They are actually doing very well. Cooper's Hawk, Cheesecake Factory, Bubble Gums. The real top tier top restaurants, like it's only 1 or 2 in each state. They are doing fine. It's the big chain restaurants that's struggling. The Chili's, the Olive. They even closing up some Olive Gardens. Olive Garden over here is closing up. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't keep any workers, and that's what's about to happen. A lot of these restaurants are about to start closing up because at certain locations they can't keep no employees. Y'all do know constant hiring and constant training is loads of money flying out the door. I wouldn't make good restaurant material. You see? The sense of entitlement is so mocked up. The financial freedom outweighs the 401k plan. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Let me tell you something. Stormy Weatherton, one of the richest black women right now, okay? When I tell you, I would rather have her plan than a 401k plan. Because her plan is set up for generations. When she passed away, not only is her 3 kids are set off, she even set it up where her 2 oldest kids are now multimillionaires. And they're in their early 20s, mid and early 20s. Hey, I think her daughter not even 21 yet. She might be 21, 22. But they're both multimillionaires now. And she has a young son coming up. So I'm sure that the son gonna follow in the same footsteps. They're set. That's their 401k plan. They are set for life. Not working for nobody, working for themselves. That's the new way to go. That's what I'm trying to do. Because it's all about working for yourself now. And I had my little beauty business going for a hot second. I had put it on the halt because I'm learning some more things. You know what I'm saying? I want to do a little bit more professional. I'm getting, y'all see my new Foxxie B logo. So that logo, that Foxxie B logo, I'm trying to get it on my beauty products, on my palette. I'm getting better, makeup brushes and all kinds of, all the things. I'm revamping my whole beauty business and make it right this time. Golden Corral shut down almost everywhere. Golden Corral, especially out with that pandemic, nobody was trying to go to no buffet. Everybody breathing up. No, Golden Corral, Old Country Buffet, that's all gone. I think there's a couple of Golden Corrals still open. And I don't know why people would go to a buffet now. No. It would be some years before I even feel comfortable going to a buffet. It would be years, and I used to love to go to a soul food buffet. But it would be years before I feel comfortable. Even though I'm vaccinated and everything, still, I know. It would be years before I feel comfortable going to a buffet. So my thing with this, I don't know what the solution could be for the restaurants. I think better organization, because a lot of these restaurants are not organized. Because some of these restaurants, all they're thinking about, I think the problem is a lot of these restaurants is only thinking about the money, and they're not thinking about their brand. You're not thinking about the brand, you're thinking about the money. And they're trying to run a restaurant as if they're fully staffed when you're not. Some restaurants are doing a good job at working half the restaurant because they don't have the staff. But you just got some restaurants that still try to sit the whole damn restaurant when they only got 3 people working. And so what happens is those 3 people get overworked. And they get so overworked, they get so tired, they get so stressed. Now they're giving out crappy service. They're tired. They're ready to snap on anybody. And then the next thing you know, they don't show up for work. They quit. So I think better organization, a little bit more support from the management team at some of these restaurants, better communication skills from management to the guest about what's going on, maybe signs at the door, or better training with the host to tell the guests right upon entrance what's happening. Like, I'm sorry, based on the fact that we are short staffed, we're only sitting half the restaurant. So with that being said, there is a 35-minute to an hour wait to be set. You know what I'm saying? So you're letting people know, and it should be signs outside on the doors as well. Just better communication instead of, people coming in expecting that, because the guests do not know. Even though they should understand that we're in a pandemic and they talk about it on the news, it's on the newspapers, on social media, that restaurants are struggling. Companies, businesses are struggling to keep employees, to employ people. Everybody should know this unless you're living under a freaking rock. I don't get it. I don't understand why people still come in completely shocked. I don't get it. I'm not even in a rush to go back to work. You know what? Let me say, I'm gonna say this. This is gonna sound so bad. I needed a break from work. I do. This is like a little vacation for me. Even though I'm going through some painful shit, this is still like a little vacation for me. This is going on a week and a half. I've been off of work. It would be 2 weeks that I've been off of work. This has been like a little vacation. I'm about to be some struggling financially for the next few more weeks, but because I got to play catch up. But honestly, this is something I needed. I needed a break because I was one of those who was overworked. I went from only working 3 days a week there to working 5 days a week. From working just being, for doing bartending only 3 days, cocktail Tuesdays to give me a break from the bar, to bartending every single night, and it was getting draining. And then every time I come to find out the whole staff don't show up, every time I get to work, they're like, what now? What now? To the point it got draining. So the stress from work is what brought my shingles on. Because these last few months has been the most stressful months of my life when it comes to work. Being overworked, being tired, having breakdowns, going in the cooler, crying because I got guests upset, guests yelling. I'm yelling at the guests. It's just a mess. People don't understand. We don't know. I'm ready to quit. Everybody's ready to walk out. We about to all walk out this bitch. It has been crazy. Madhouse. You don't know what to expect from day to day. You're stressed out going to work like, oh, Lord, please now, who ain't showed up today? I'm going to work like, what's going on today? What we got? Who we got? Who's not coming in? Who called off? We don't have one. We still don't have one yet. So it's just, and the stress from that, the stress of my mother, on top of the stress from work of people don't want to come to work, making me have to overwork. It's only maybe just 2 or 3 of us that been there. I'm the only one that's been there forever. I'm the only one outside of maybe 3 cooks has been there forever. Everybody is new. Everybody. So that's even stressful for me because every shift I'm getting 100 questions. 100 questions or more every shift. I'm already frustrated. I'm already tired. I'm stressed to the extreme. So on top of that, my mother and my baby sister both in the hospital battling COVID. So I had to deal with that on top of going to work and dealing with more shit. And so I'm at work, stressed the fuck out about my family, dealing with more stress at work. It caused my body to shut down. Yes, again. It caused my body to shut down. And I ignored the red flags that my body was sending me. The doctor was saying, I started having sharp pains in my hip, which was the very first red flag. He said you should have came straight to the hospital when you started having pains in your hip, and then we would have told you, okay, that is a nerve pain. You might be getting shingles, and we could have treated it, and it wouldn't have gotten as bad. So, am I thrilled to go back to work next week? I'm not, but I got bills to pay. What's my goals? I plan on not working there that much longer. I already told the managers there. Don't know when. I'm not the type of person that's going to up and quit. That's not me. But I do want to be bringing in some income. You know what I'm saying? Some substantial income. So I could just be my own boss. That's it. Just be my own boss. Work from home. I don't want to work with the public no more, y'all. I don't. I don't. I don't. I love people. I love talking to people. But this whole pandemic made me realize something. I mean, I'm ready to, honestly, look, let me tell y'all this. I'm just going to be real. I do want my own business. I want my beauty business. I want my boutique. I want my wig business. I want to do it all. I want to sell wigs. I want to sell clothing. I want to do beauty products. That's what I want to do. Okay? Foxxie Beauty and Boutique. That's what I'm working on. Baby, I want to be behind a computer just doing my thing. Invoices and getting the coins. That's what I want to do. Okay? And look fabulous. I can't look fabulous like this at work. You know why? Because it's hot as fuck at work. And I sweat. Because they don't got no working air conditioning. And then now we're going into wintertime, so it's the straight heat all year round there. Because in the summertime, they don't got no working air conditioning, so it's just straight heat. We got 3 fans down there. 3 diva fans down there, because it's like, so that was another thing, being stressed out because I was constantly hot all the time. And then somebody that's going through home therapy, I'm having hot flashes, so I'm extremely hot. So it's like, okay, my body is going through a whole lot of stress right now with this place. Y'all are killing me. Okay? You got to stop stressing, boo. I know. That's what the doctor told me. If I wasn't stressing, I wouldn't be having shingles right now. But how can you not when you're the only one showing up for work? Or, on top of doing this and that, way you have a 9-month pregnant sister who can't really do too much, but we have our mother and our sister in the hospital battling COVID, and everything is rest on me. I have to do everything on top of the stress at work. So on top of trying to do my podcast, on top of trying to do my live show, on top of trying to promote my brand and trying to bring in income through social media and monetize off of stuff, it was just too much. And like I said, I needed this 2-week break. I needed it. Now, going back to work, honestly, I don't want to go back, but I have to go back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the type of business that's like, I'm not going to show out. But I got to go back because I got bills to pay. This is why my cash app is right there. Okay? If y'all like me, this is a profession for me. And so this is how I get paid. I get paid through the cash app. Y'all tip the diva. Okay? Tip me now. Tip me. All right? I have said this before. I know when I was still collecting unemployment and before I had went back to work, and we was doing the live shows and stuff, and I was telling everybody, if you want more of me and you like what I do, this is how I would get paid, is through my cash app with y'all tipping me. Okay? that's my form of getting paid. And that would help me to keep doing this more. But if I'm not getting the tips or the blessings, then I have to take time away from social media so I can do my job and pay my bills. So I'm trying to get to the point where I could do this full time. I could give y'all to get in person with Foxxie Monday through Friday morning, honey. We'll have a different topics, interviews Monday through Friday mornings. Okay, had a neck or two live at night, baby, and do my iHeartRadio show and make that live 5 days a week, baby. Okay, and catch me on Bigo, getting my coins. That's what I want to do, and travel. Every weekend, I'm in a different state. Where Foxxie at this time? This week in Miami. This week in Manchester. This week in New York. This week in LA. You know what I'm saying? Different place all the time. You said there better be some watches in your boutique. I don't know about the watches. Okay. Everything in my boutique is going to be. I'm gonna have a few pieces for the men, very few pieces, but it's mostly for women and plus size women with the hair, jewelry, makeup. Yeah. So, purses, shoes. That's my goal. Foxxie's beauty and boutique. Accessory bags and more. Yes, I know you got a watch fetish. I know. All right, guys, I'm about to get ready to get out of here. Thank you all guys for tuning in for the special broadcast of Getting Personal with Foxxie. It's been my pleasure. Getting Personal with Foxxie will. Oh, we're not done. I forgot to give y'all the tea. Wait a minute. Hold on. What is all this? Hold on. What this say? I've been much happier work-wise since leaving that shitty company. They don't do right by people until they damn near burnt out and over. 80% of them are snakes, and that's why it's hard for them to find managers because they're looking for snakes to join them. And most new managers are about the employees and guests and not getting over on people. Yeah, that's true. Sad to say. I forgot. Y'all came for the tea. I almost forgot to give y'all the tea. Okay. So here we go, y'all. Okay, Hollywood a lot. Let's talk about the reality show. Come in closer. So because of the pandemic, because of a lot of things keeps getting shut down, production and everything, Chasing Chicago is not going to happen. Okay? Yeah. So it's being shelved. It may happen later in the future. I don't know. Don't know. All I know is not going to happen right now. It is being shelved. Production issues because of the pandemic. Things keep getting shut down. It's getting hard to get certain things. To get it, it's a lot of technical shit behind the scenes that's keeping it from happening. So that is not going to happen, but it might happen later on. We don't know. So as I get more information, I will tell you guys. But I still have nothing but much love and respect for my Chasing Reality family. So make sure y'all checking out Chasing Dallas every Thursday night on YouTube on the Chasing Reality channel. And also Just Lauren every Monday night on the Chasing Reality YouTube channel. Okay? Now, for the naked truth. There will be some changes when it comes to the naked truth. I'm going to say this. I'm not going to get too into it, but I'm going to say this. We just need everybody to pray for Floozy. You know, Floozy is going through some things with his family. You know, you guys, just pray for him and keep y'all up in his prayers. Business-wise, moving forward, the Naked Truth will just be me, Foxxie B. Podcast and live show. Okay? Don't know what the future will hold for me and Floozy when it comes to the Naked Truth. But as for now, Floozy needs to be with Floozy and concentrate on Floozy. But the Naked Truth has to keep going and growing. So DNT is coming back. DNT Live will be back next Tuesday night, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. DNT Live will be back. Just solo. Me solo dolo. I will be having some special guests. I'm about to start. I will be sending out emails, so you will start seeing rotated special guest co-hosts via the streaming in or actually sitting right next to me. So we will start doing that, okay? But Lucy won't no longer be part of the Naked Truth or the podcast, okay? The podcast, new episodes of the podcast will be dropping that following Monday. So not this coming up Monday, 2 Mondays from now, we should have a brand new episode of the Naked Truth podcast with Foxxie B. Whole new format. So we got music. We'll be playing music or anything. So y'all go ahead and hit me up or hit the Naked Truth up on Facebook if there's any music that you want to be heard. But please keep it since it is the Naked Truth. Okay? It is the Naked Truth. Upbeat music. Naked Truth, we don't play no sorry, sappy music, no slow jams or nothing like that. It's upbeat, club banger type music. Kind of like what you would hear in a gay club or something like that. Or at a bar. So yeah. So that is it. So the Naked Truth is coming back, you guys. But me solo dolo. Okay? The Naked Truth is my baby. The Naked Truth is my brand. And I'm ready to take my brand to new heights and new places. And it's nothing personal. It's strictly business. I love Floozy. I'm here for Floozy. If Floozy needs me to help him with anything, I would definitely do that. Will Floozy rejoin the Naked Truth later down the road? I don't know. We will see. But the Naked Truth will be back. The live show will be back next Tuesday. I can't wait. Okay. And the podcast will be back that following Monday with a brand new episode. All right. So there you have it. I'm not going into details of why and all of this and all the things of the things. I'm gonna leave it as that. Okay. There's no hard feelings. I love Marcus. I do. It's just I think Marcus just needs some time to be with Marcus. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, so I'm about to get out of here. That's the tea. That's what I got to tell y'all. Okay, Getting Personal with Foxxie premieres Monday, November 1st. All right, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning from 9 to 10. 9 to 10 was the big winner. So tune in. Tune in Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, right here. I don't think I'm going to do it this way. Well, I still can. I think I can. I will. I will do it this way. I'll do it this way. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to do it, streaming it from StreamYard or not. Actually, I can. I'll do it. We'll stream it from, we'll do it. Why not? So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, 9 to 10, starting Monday, November 1st, Getting Personal with Foxxie is back live loud, and in color. So get ready. Get your coffee, because I will have my coffee. Who knows? I might be eating breakfast. I could be eating some grits. Might be eating some croissants or some macaroons. You don't know what will be in front of me in the morning. Okay? I will also be live on Bigo as well. Okay? So catch me on Bigo. Get in person with Foxxie every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning from 9 to 10. Right here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and also on Bigo Live. Okay? And then the Naked Truth Live returns next Tuesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. And the Naked Truth Podcast is back with brand new episodes with me, Foxxie B, on SouthsideRadio.live, WSSR, where we make independent artists feel mainstream. Okay? That part. All right, I love you guys. Remember, in the face of all of your haters, I need y'all to say this for me. Fuck them hoes over there. Be you, be free, be happy, and love everybody. And I will see you guys sometime this week. Bye, y'all. Go play some music while we leave. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I gotta go. I'm hurt. Bye, y'all.